Welcome, guys, to the breakdown of today's UFC Fight Night. Beer against Duffee at the Valley View Casino Center in San Diego, California. Looking at the fight card itself, is gonna be one heck of a good night in San Diego, California. Also, a program to note that UFC also is doing their UFC fight card this Saturday in Scotland. Tune in this Saturday right here on my channel, youtube.com/the Arthur Rock. Same setup, UFC fight night this Saturday also. This week against Las Vegas. But looking at the fight card itself, on the prelim card on the UFC Fight Pass, middleweights Kevin Casey against Ademir Akutara. Welterweights Andrew Craig against Lyman Good. Prelim card on Fox Sports 1. Welterweights Igor Orojo against Sean Strickland. Bantamweights Yamin Yahya against Masahiro Kanhara. Women's bantamweight Jessica Andrade against Sarah Morales. Featherweight San Cecilia against Yosi Meza. Let's look at the fights on the prelim card on Fox Sports 1. You got women's bantamweight Jessica Andrade against Sarah Morales. You know, the one thing about the UFC, they always want to bring something new to the table. Ever since they didn't have no women in the UFC, but thanks to Ronda Rousey, who convinced Dana White to bring in women in the same breasts as men. You got Jessica Andrade. Definitely on my eye, she's probably next top contender if between Ronda Rousey and Bessa Correia coming out August 1st. That's another spoiler alert. San Cecilia, he's been up and up. I do see him in the featherweight bout against Yosi Meza. Main card on Fox Sports 1. Welterweights Alan Jawan against Matt Dwyer. Lightweights Kevin Lee against James Motsari. Bantamweights Scott Jorgensen against Manville Gambarian. Women's bantamweight Holly Holm against Mara Ronaldo. Lightweights Josh Thompson against Tony Ferguson. And the main fight in the heavyweight, Frank Mir against probably top contender one day, Todd Duffee. Let's break down the fights on the main card of Fox Sports 1. Scott Jorgensen, Manville Gambarian. I always love watching both of these two guys do their work in the octagon. You look at Scott Jorgensen. This guy has been the up and up since his run with the UFC. Him against Manville Gambarian. That is sure going to be a fight. You got guys in bantamweights in the UFC. These guys are going to put everybody in the bantamweight division on notice. You got women's bantamweight Holly Holm against Mara Ronaldo. Two women's bantamweight fights in one night. I do see Holly Holm. No. You know, it's always hard to kind of pick who I want to win. And I know probably the guys from Fight Over, because we're talking about this fight card itself. I do see Holly Holm winning it. I do see Scott Jorgensen winning it. Lightweights Josh Thompson against Tony Ferguson. Man, that's sure to be a good fight in the lightweight division. Josh Thompson, he's been through everything since his time with Strikeforce. Now here in the UFC, I do see him getting a W. The main fight, UFC Fight Night against Frank Mir against Todd Duffee. For a guy like Todd Duffee, this is not a knock on him. The guy, he's been up and up in the heavyweight division. He has scared, he had recent injuries that could almost end his life. And he starts to call out a UFC heavyweight legend and Frank Mir. You know, if I was Todd Duffee and I called out for a fight against Frank Mir, man, Todd Duffee, you gotta sell balls on you, man, for calling out Frank Mir. Frank Mir is gonna put you away just like that. For a guy like Frank Mir, who's been in the UFC since day one, and I can recall the very first fight Frank Mir had, he fought Tank Abbott, and he did being like some kind of leg bar. And I was just like watching the whole thing at the time, and I was just like, wow, this Frank Mir guy, he's just unbelievable. He's like a guy, he can pull off any submission out of the book. You look at Frank Mir's run continuing in the UFC. He's a former UFC heavyweight champion. He fought everybody. He actually beat Brock Lesnar in his debut by a heel hook. He took out Antonio Rapido Nogueira by a Kimura, broke his arm. He fought every big guy in front of him. He has put him away. He has put him away. He has put him away. He had a couple setbacks. He lost the title. He almost had his life taken away from him, like he almost took his own life, a motorcycle accident. But now, a guy who's still a student in the game, he's still learning, he's still throwing everything right at you. I can recall the fight he had against Viktor Krokop. Viktor Krokop, there's a little aware, is famous for that left kick cemetery right kick hospital combination. But Mir, being a smart fighter that he is, he read tape. Mir caught Krokop with a good high knee. Boom. Knocked him out cold. But for a guy like Frank Mir, everything he has accomplished, he's still one of the best heavyweights in the UFC. I know he's going to get a W over Todd Duffee. He's going to cement himself as true top contender in the UFC heavyweight division. For a guy like Todd Duffee, he has no chance in hell being Frank Mir tonight on UFC Fight Night. Todd Duffee, yeah, he might get a couple little punches in and all that, but Mir, he's got pulled away by Kimura, by heel hook, triangle armbar, and he's got set Todd Duffee packing. I mean, you can believe that, Todd Duffee. You think you have a snowball's chance in hell being Frank Mir? You got another thing coming.